welcome to Journey Youth. We have some new people here, 2 new people. Good seeing y'all. We are a youth church. We love Jesus. Most of us do. Some of you, all of you do. You better. I'm just kidding. I hope you do. But welcome. We are in the first message of our Under the Influence series. We're going to be talking about making wise choices. We're talking about what influences you, who influences you. We got a couple things we're looking at. One of them is our friends. Also celebrities, Hollywood. And then, you guys are going to hate this one in a couple weeks. You're going to hate it. Social media. How does social media influence you? It does. Let me take 15 selfies in 5 seconds. But that's a different message. That's like, I'm talking about something totally different tonight. Hey, listen, we're going to be talking about how your friends influence you tonight. So I'm glad you guys are here. Like I said, this is a new series. It's called Under the Influence. We're going to be talking about how people, place things, whatever, influence us. You guys got Bibles tonight? You got your phones on, right? Does everybody have the Bible app on their phone? Alright, cool. So hey, check this out. There's Bibles behind you in the seats. If you want to just grab a good old-fashioned paper Bible. If you have one on your phone, go ahead and go to 1 Corinthians, okay? Chapter 15, verse 33. Corinthians, it's in the Eans. You should find it pretty easy. If you look at Eans, you'll find it. Just look around for it. And the big number 15 is the chapter. The little number next to it is going to be the verse, and that's verse 33. Just go ahead and hang out on that for a minute, and we'll come back to it. So, announcement. We are going to have a Journey Youth party March 22nd, right here. Okay, we're going to have some music, we're going to have some food, we're going to have some stuff going on. I have a surprise for you guys when you come. But you got to bring some friends. Youth group is supposed to be awesome and live, lit, whatever y'all young people say. I don't know what you guys say. We used to say rad when I was a kid. Things are still rad. Right, Caleb?
It's lit now.
Caleb, you're supposed to answer me, man.
Yep, it's rad.
I don't have Robert now, so I got to go Caleb.
Oh, yeah, it's rad.
Anyway, so I'm going to say lit or rad. Do I say lit? It's going to be lit. Do I say it's going to be lit, yo, like that?
Lit, fan.
Lit, fan? What's up? How about I say food? Can I say food? I can't say food? I can be like, yo, no, that's how stupid I said that, didn't I? I'm so glad. Anyway, it's cool. That's cool.
Doesn't sound good.
So, what was I talking about? We're having a party. And I want you guys to come. I want you guys to start bringing your friends. Youth group is supposed to be a fun place for y'all. What's going on? That scared me.
Sorry.
It's all right. It was fun. I was getting ready to start dancing. I thought it was a dance party. Because the music starts, I dance, Anyways, like I said, invite your friends. We're gonna have a good time. I was gonna do like a St. Patty's Day thing. I was gonna do where do you know I was gonna pinch you? But no, you have to be 21 to celebrate St. Patty's Day. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant. Leo, trap me. Alright, Leo. Anyway, talk about influence. Leo, be a good influence, huh? Alright, so listen. It's going to be a glow party. So wear neon, wear something bright. We're going to have some stuff. It's going to be fun. We're going to get you guys some glow sticks. We're going to have a good old-fashioned radio up in here. Just kidding. We won't be ready. Huh? March 22nd. Put it on your calendars. Right now on your phone. All right, good, good. That's the only announcement I have. Hey, shh. All right. So back to the topic. You guys ready? You guys have your scripture ready? What was it? 1 Corinthians 15:33. So here we go. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." This is what it says right here. In the New Living Translation, I like what it says. It says, "Don't be fooled by those who say such things. For bad company corrupts good character." You guys know what that means? Hold on, it's on the Q&A. Bad company, exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about influence. How our friends influence us. The Bible has a scripture we just read. It says, bad company corrupts good character. What do you think that means? What, Ken?
It means like you're hanging out with bad people, even if you're a good person, they're bad people.
Oh, I love it. That's pretty good. Kenny, you're smart. Kenny gets a free something. Oh, no, you get something. I won't ground you next time or something. Get off the groundation. So that's good. Bad company corrupts good character. So, because that's our scripture for the night, I titled this message. You guys want a message title? Is it above my head already? It's above my head already.
You should.
Where's this song?
I didn't show you. It is. I'm calling this message "Bad Company." Okay. If you guys will bow your heads and close your eyes, let's pray. God, I just I love you so much, Lord, and I thank you for your word. Your word is truth. And God, I just would ask that you would let your truth just dive deep down into our hearts. Help us to have open minds, open ears and minds, Lord, to hear your word, and hearts and minds to receive it. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so listen. So now we're talking about bad influences and friends and stuff like that. This is the time, this is part of the message I get to say, back in my day. Way back in my day. Right. I am old as a bag of dirt, so I'm a dirt bag. No? Smell like up in here? What? Does it smell like up in here?
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? Alright. Okay. Y'all playing it's my ADD now. Stop! So, this is the part where I tell you when I was your age. But for real, listen. When I was younger, and I still have friends. And when I was your guys' age in school, in elementary, just kidding, because some of you talking, I'm talking elementary school kids do that. Anyway, let's go. Let's totally call them out. Well, listen, so when I was in junior high and high school, I had a lot of friends. I kind of blended in with everybody just because I didn't want to have enemies. I ended up later on and creating some enemies, doing some stupid stuff when I was a little bit older. But you know, I like to have friends. I like people. You know, people thought I was funny, and then I thought, you know, maybe I'm funny, but looks aren't everything. So funny looking, get it now. Right here is the dead joke mode. So I'm just gonna throw all my dead jokes right there, so you guys don't laugh at them. But yeah, man, when I was younger, I had quite a few friends. But I had a small circle. Anybody got a small circle of friends you roll with?
Small circle of jiu-jitsu.
Small circle jiu-jitsu? I don't know what that means, but let's just throw weird stuff out there, Jacob, all night. Thanks. All right, so I had a small circle of friends that I hung out with for the most part growing up. And just a disclaimer, I love all those guys. I still talk to some of those guys. They're still friends. I don't hang out with them. They all live in a different state. I don't hang out with them and just whatever. But I had a small circle of friends. And let me tell you guys, we got into tons of trouble. We were absolutely terrible influences on each other. As I was writing this message, I was thinking, who can I blame it on? But I'm not going to blame it on any one particular one of my friends because they listen to my messages sometimes. And I don't want them to be like, dude, you can't let me call me out like that, bro. So we were terrible influences on each other. There was times where I influenced my friends to do stupid things, and there were times, more often than I did, that they influenced me to be doing stupid things. But anyways, we got a lot of trouble, and we did a lot of terrible things. We made stupid choices, man. I had bad influence. Some of the things I can't tell you on a hot mic because the cops might be listening. What's up? I'll wait for someone to do that, but I get recorded. Anyways, just kidding. Cops ain't listening. They might be. But anyway, yeah, like I said, we were pretty crazy. We were terrible influences on each other. It was like the blind leading the blind. The blind leading the blind. Where are y'all going to go? In a circle. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go anywhere. We bump into walls. That's what we were like. We were just a bunch of dorks, man, like doing stupid things, bad influences on each other. The blind leading the blind. Like I said, I love those guys. I still talk to some of those dudes. And I mean, they have a special place in my heart, you know, but I don't hang out with them anymore because I do different things these days, and I live in a different state. But just for example, some of the bad influences my friends had on me and I had on them, this is some things And I'm just going to be a little vulnerable with you guys for a couple seconds. But I was drinking at the age of 10. I was chewing tobacco by 10 or 11, which is nasty. I was using drugs and messing around with chicas at around age 12. And you know what the heck do I know about girls at age 12, right? I still don't know anything about girls at 36, and I got 5 daughters. Oh my goodness, I'm doomed, yo. Pray for me. I was using meth at the age of and cocaine by 9th grade. Me and my friends, you guys, like I said, we were absolutely terrible influences on each other. All those things I told you, I didn't tell you those things so you feel sorry for me or think maybe I had some status or cool. I tell you those things because I had bad influence in my life. Talk about bad company, right? Bad company, right? So I can just bet, because I'm a human and you all are humans, I can just bet that maybe you guys struggle with the same thing. You guys have some bad influence in your life. Now, I'm not trying to call anybody out. I'm not trying to make you think your friends are bad or you're bad or nothing like that. Okay, I love you. I made choices too. It's all cool. Like Jesus loves you. We're good, right? But I know I can just. Some of us make bad choices. You all have friends in your life that you know are bad influences, and maybe you shouldn't roll with them, right? And so, like I said, I can just bet that you know some people that you might say are bad company, right? And if maybe if you don't know who they are, it's probably you. You're probably that guy, yeah, for sure. Just kidding. But yeah, so you might already be stuck in some kind of group of bad company, like I was, and yeah, you might be stuck right now with some friends that are bad company. But I want to tell you guys too, just to encourage you. And I understand how hard it is to be in a group like that and want to get out but can't. I mean, you guys will commit social suicide for not doing certain things. I get it. And so that's what we're talking about, bad influence tonight. Because I want to encourage you guys. I want you guys to know that you can have good influence in your life. That you don't have to be doing the bad things your friends are doing just to be cool. It's okay. It may suck. You may have to lose some friends, but hey, if your friends are making you guys do stuff you don't want to be doing, are they good friends? Are they people you should be hanging out with? Probably not, right? No, no pain, no gain, whatever. But anyway, so like I was saying, I know how hard it is. I know how much pressure that being in that kind of group has on your life. It's stressful. I just wish we could turn back time to the good old days. Where the mama sang, to sleep, but now we're stressed out. No? Come on! Oh man, you guys, I thought you guys were going to sing with me, but whatever. But anyway, it's real. It's stressful. And y'all are too young to have any kind of stress on you. You got to deal with so much in junior high and high school. You got to go with the status quo, right? You got to do certain things. You got to be cool, right? You got to fit in. Sometimes you almost have to let that bad influence, rule you, right? No, is the answer. No, you're supposed to say, no, Jeremy. No. You don't have to let that bad influence rule in your life because we'll get to it here in a minute. But if you guys know Jesus, if you guys have given your life to Jesus already, and you're trying to follow Jesus already, and you're reading the Bible and praying and talking to God like you should be, like most of you are Christians, so I'm just going to call you out as things you should be doing. You should be reading your Bible. You should be praying to God. You should be hanging out with other Christians. You shouldn't be letting. Matter of fact, this is kind of a side note, and I was listening to a sermon. It was crazy. It was like this fundamental Baptist dude, and like he said some weird stuff. He got some weird. It was good, but it was weird anyway. I say weird stuff too. So he was talking about how there was some kings. So listen, in the Bible, it was telling about the lineage of David. David was the second king of Israel, and his line ruled Israel for a long time. Matter of fact, Jesus is a descendant of David. But David his kingdom split up into two kingdoms. One kingdom loved God, one kingdom hated and turned away from God, okay? And so the king that of the part, it was Israel and Judah. I didn't write it down. So anyways, so this king Jehoshaphat, he was a godly man. He loved God and he followed God's rules and laws and things like that. And he worshiped God and he praised God. And he did all the stuff the Old Testament said you're supposed to do. Remember a long time ago we talked about sacrificing animals and stuff like crazy weird stuff, you know. But anyways, that stuff used to happen. So he was doing all this good stuff. Well, there was King Ahab on the other side, and he was terrible. He was basically like, we would call it, he worshiped Satan. So you have a godly man and a Satan worshiper. Well, Jehoshaphat was trying to be cool, and he was hanging out with Ahab. They had some kind of correspondence together, to where Ahab one day is like, yo, let's fight these fools down the street. But I can't do myself. Why don't you fight with me? And Jehoshaphat's like, okay. And there's this long story where they get this prophet and all this kind of stuff. I want to make a really long story short, though. Jehoshaphat, when he died, his kingdom ended up turning, his son took over, and his kingdom ended up turning away from God and turning to the devil, just like King Ahab's kingdom did. Well, what happened? Why would a godly man's kingdom all of a sudden be taken over by Satan stuff, right? Well, while Jehoshaphat was hanging out with the bad influence Ahab, his son was hanging out too. And his son saw a little cutie down the block, Ahab's daughter, and was like, whoa, right? Holler. Anyways, they ended up getting married, and she ended up influencing him to worship Satan. So what I'm talking about, bad influence. Watch out who you hang out with. So go back to 1 Corinthians 15:33. See, God is warning us. He's telling us that, don't be fooled. He's saying bad company corrupts good character. Jehoshaphat's kingdom, Jehoshaphat was good. His son was good, but he started hanging out with bad company, and he was corrupted. His kingdom was corrupted. He lost his kingdom and everything. Have you guys ever heard of this saying? Show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are. You ever heard that before? Profound, right? Whoa. Right? God is saying, hey, Theo, especially you, just kidding. God saying, hey, be careful with who you roll with. Watch out who your friends are. Be careful who you choose as your friends. Be careful what you do. Be careful what you watch on TV. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful what kind of music you listen to. Be careful when playing video games way too long and your mind goes weird and you think you're actually in the video game. I did that once. Sober, too. I did some weird stuff now. So anyways, that's not my subject. God is saying, be careful who you roll with. That's the Bible. That's in the Bible. So be careful who you roll with. Just kidding. It doesn't say it like that. It says bad company corrupts good character. Bad influence will influence you badly. Right? I know I'm being really deep tonight. So, here's the thing that's funny. We tend to become like those that we hang out with. Right? If we hang out with people who play sports, what happens? Most of the time, we end up joining the team. Right? You'll hang out with football players, you're going to play football. Hang out with basketball players, you're probably going to play basketball. Right? You hang out with people who play sports, you're probably going to play sports. If you hang out with people who are smart, you're probably going to know math or something. I don't know. Smart people. But if you hang out with people who do drugs, drink alcohol, things like that, you most likely are going to end up doing that same thing. So bad company, listen, you guys listen. Bad company corrupts good character. So here's the funny thing. I have my buddy Adrian. His guy's wife's mom's Mexican, and one of my best buddies grew up with. kind of talks like this. I don't know, he's cool dude. Oh man, I shouldn't have said his name because I was enlisted. I know what I'm talking about. Love you, bro. But man, I would hang out with this dude, and I'd be like, he does this thing, you know, and I would like, hey man, what's going on? And we don't talk like Cheech from Cheech and Chong, going to watch those movies, but we would be like, I mean, all of a sudden I would turn like this, like Chicano, and it was just the funniest thing, and that's just what I did. My grandma was from deep South Georgia, and when I was talking to my grandma, she would say things like, Jeremy, come over here. My grandma lived with the roadkill. She'd be like, I've got some possum on the side of the road. We're just going to cook right now. Okay, grandma. We all cook it in. Don't talk like that. You know what I mean? So we could be hanging out with you. You end up taking on their mannerisms. You talk like them, you act like them, you do things like them. And that's not always bad. My buddy Adrian's a cool dude. My grandma, rest in peace, love my grandma. And matter of fact, I hope she's a good mad at me because she will haunt me. She's one of those ladies that will haunt me. Anyway, you know, I just want to say that, grandma. So, bad company. Those are good influence. My grandma was a good influence in my life. I learned how to cook possum. Just kidding. So it just goes to that saying, show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are. Right? So another thing really quick. I never really started fighting. I've been in a couple fights when I was a kid, but I never started really fighting like on the streets and stuff like that until I started hanging out with who? People who fought. I didn't start drinking until I what? Started hanging out with people who?
Right.
Bad company corrupts good character. Be careful who you hang out with. Watch out. The Bible says, watch out. Your enemy is prowling around like a lion, looking for those he may eat up. I'm getting too deep. Hold on. So, you guys follow me? I mean, does anybody help? You can help tonight? Anybody at least understand what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Should I start over? No. Why do you say it so loud? No. All right. So hold on, let me flip my page back. All right, cool. So since you guys are still with me, I'm going to read Psalm verse 1, chapter 1, verse 1. And it says this, when this is the Amplified version, so it's just of the Bible, all it does is just add a couple more words. It's still scripture, still God's word. But it says, blessed, fortunate, prosperous, and favored by God is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, following their advice and example, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit down to rest in the seat of scoffers or ridiculers. What? Is God not warning us again in the Bible? Watch out who you roll with, yo! That's what God's saying. It's in the Bible. It says, yo. Okay? You get extra credit if you talk like that in heaven. But God is telling us again. He's telling us, he's warning us, he's saying we're better off if we stay away from people who are bad influences. Now, I know you guys love your friends, and I know you have some friends that are bad influences in your life, and I get that. I do too. And I've been that friend that was bad influence. But I want to encourage you guys, you might have to cut some ties if you're doing things you know you shouldn't be doing. Especially if you're doing things you don't want to be doing, but you're doing things you don't. That one was for free. So, I know you guys are thinking, like I just said, I love my friends. They're not that bad, right? Or maybe even maybe you guys like doing some of that stuff. Your mom skills are doing. Maybe you guys like it. I don't know. Hopefully you don't, but I need to tell you guys something. Listen. This is why we're talking. This is why God warns us. Because God loves you. Okay? God created you for a purpose. Right? God has a plan for you. God does not want you to get corrupted by, say it with me, bad company. Bad company. God doesn't want you to be corrupted by bad company, by the bad influence in your life. Let me read Proverbs, chapter 1. I'm going to read verses 10 through 19, and this is going to be the Message version. So listen up, guys. This is going to speak language. It says, Dear friend. Okay? God's talking to you guys. Pay attention. Dear friend, if bad companions tempt you, don't go along with them. If they say, let's go out and raise some hell, let's beat up some old man, mug some old woman, let's pick them clean and get them ready for their funerals. We'll load up on top quality loot. We'll haul home by the truckload. Join us for the time of your life. It'd be fun with us. It's share and share alike. With us, you get yours, and we'll get ours. Oh, friend, don't give them a second look. Don't listen to them for a minute. Listen, guys, this is what God says about bad company. They're racing to a very bad end. They're hurrying to ruin everything they lay hands on. Nobody robs a bank with everybody watching. Yet that's what these people are doing. They're doing themselves in. When you grab all you can get, that's what happens. The more you get, the less you are. God is saying, be careful who you roll with. Yo. Bad company corrupts good character. Bad company corrupts good character. So, I know most people think God is just this white-haired, bearded dude up in the sky, all these rules telling you can't do nothing, you can't have fun, all this kind of stuff. You know, it's funny, like, when people think that about God, it's like, really? You really think God, I mean, who of you here knows Christians that are having fun? Right? Is Christianity boring? No. Is the Bible boring? If you read it, you'll find out it's not. But a lot of people think that God just wants to give us all these rules so that we won't have no fun. Everybody thinks God is a fun sucker. He's not. God tells us things in the Bible. Like bad company corrupts good character because he's warning us. He's saying, watch out, yo. Because I have a good life. I have a plan for you. I have a purpose for you. I have a plan for you to have a good future. But if you hang out with people who are screwing around, it's going to mess up your life. Who in here wants to go to college when they graduate high school? Okay? If you don't, that's fine. If you don't, I'm not. I'm just saying. If you don't, that's cool. Because, I mean, you know, I don't. But if you want to go to college, you want to play hoops or something, he's tall, so I'm saying he wants to play hoops, but you want to play sports? Kenny, you want to go? Right, go raise your hand. You want to go to college? Then get good grades. Don't go to parties. Watch how much TV you watch. Okay? Watch out who you hang out with. I know plenty of people that wanted to go to college when they were in high school, junior high. They started doing drugs at 15, and now they're in prison for the rest of their life. Why? Because they just want to get high. I just want to party a little bit longer. My friend said this would make me feel good. My boyfriend said that he loved me. My girlfriend said that she was ready. Right?
Amen.
Bad company corrupts good character. God has given us, God talks to us in the Bible. He doesn't talk to us and give us all these rules. You know what God's rules are? Love Him and love everybody else. That's the rules. That's pretty simple. Right? Because in that, you're not messing around. You're not hurting nobody. You're not hurting yourself. You're not doing nothing. So, anyways, God's not a fun sucker, man. God wants you to have fun. He wants you to have a good life. He says play sports. He says be an actor, be an actress. He says be an astronaut. He says be a doctor. He says be a lawyer. He says be a nurse. He says be whatever you want to be. But he's warning you, watch out where you hang out. Because if that's what you want to do, if you're messing around, palm me in the back. It's not going to happen. It could not happen. I mean, granted, there's time. I'm not even going to say that. No, it won't happen. God wants you to be careful who we pick as friends. Show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are. Okay. So, a lot of info. I don't know how much time I don't know how long I'm talking about. Now I know you're thinking, now what? Jeremy? Now what? Actually, it's over. I'm just kidding. You say, I don't think my friend's a bad company. But, and I believe you, maybe they're not. But if you have to convince yourself that your friends are good for you, you guys, come on, they're probably not. They're probably not. I know you love your friends, man. I love my friends, like, cool, like, but They're dragging me down. Cut the tie, right? Cut the rope. So I didn't want to make a big giant deal about all this, and I'm just reading up my notes right here, just so I can stay on track. I just want you guys to look at your friends. Just take inventory. See what they're doing. If it's something you don't want to be doing, check yourself before you wreck yourself, right?
True.
You guys know how to say that? I want you guys to take a look, take inventory, find out, see what they're doing, see if you're doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, see if they're pressuring you to be doing stuff that's stupid. If someone is forcing you to do something you shouldn't be doing, you better run. If they won't leave you alone, you can call me. I'm just a sinner saved, yo. I'll never mind. But if you guys need somebody, you can call me. If you need help, you need someone to talk to, call me. That's what I'm here for. I want to. I don't care what time it is. You might have to deal with my wife yelling at you later, but that's cool. She knows what I do. If you guys are hanging out with bad company, and you know you are, it is as nice as you can get away. What is that? That was a bad company song. I love it. Is that my ending music?
Yeah. Well, T-Bone.
That's awesome. If that is, that's cool. I'll sing to it. I'll preach to
We'll
it.
take it.
Did you guys line me up with the ending song? Just like a piano track or something back there. No. Go ahead and play some actual bad company. No, I'm talking about just joking. Kids like, yeah. No. So, yeah. That's awesome. All right. Back to the task at hand. All right. So, listen. If you don't know what bad company is, if you don't know if your friends are bad influence on you, listen. It's really simple. Bad company makes you feel. Wait. Bad company makes you feel
Guilty.
bad. Good company makes you feel. If your friends make you feel bad, if you feel like you're doing things you shouldn't be doing, check yourself. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, I do have some homework with you guys. I just want to say, be careful who you roll with. Listen, I want you guys to just think about something for a minute. I want you guys to think about how good you would feel if you stopped hanging out with bad company. I want you guys to think about how you would have no stress, you would have no guilt, and you wouldn't have no regrets. What? If school's bad influence, no. You gotta go to school. Stay in school, don't be a fool. Alright. But listen, think about it. Think about how there would be no more stress, no more, you wouldn't have to feel guilty, and you wouldn't have to worry about regrets, or you wouldn't have any regrets. God wants good things for you. So, you guys are all good. You guys are all good kids. I love you. God loves you. I know you guys have some rough stuff to do. You go play that. I like that. I know you guys have some rough choices to make in life. I know it's hard. Guess what? Before I was 36, I was 35. Before I was 35, I was 34. Before I was 34, I was 33. You guys get the point, right? A long time ago, I was your age. And I get it. It's hard. I want you guys to do something for me. I'm not just going to let you get out of here without something. Listen, who has Bibles at home? Okay? Just so you know, no matter who you are, you've probably got 17 Bibles somewhere in your house. I know I do. We grew up and we had no religion in my house growing up, and we had like 5. Okay? So you got Bibles. I want you to read. Okay? I want you guys to read Proverbs this month. The whole book. Check this out. There's 31 Proverbs in the Bible. Okay, Proverbs starts with the pra, ends with the verbs. Okay, so it's easy. Proverbs. Psalms, Proverbs. Okay? Proverbs. Today is March 1st. I believe there's 31 days in this month. I want you guys to read one proverb a day. It's easy. They're usually pretty simple. I want you guys to do that because we're talking about influence. And that book has a lot. The first 7 chapters of Proverbs talks to you specifically. And then the rest of it is just wise sayings, and it's good things. It says like, hey, watch out, don't be stupid. Hey, don't. I mean, it's cool. There's some stuff like don't hang out hookers and stuff like that. Like for real, read this stuff. You guys, since the Bible was born, I threw it out there so you guys. I mean, God is really trying to tell you, like, be careful. Proverbs. So, just so you guys know, because I love you, and because I'm not letting you get out of here without reading something, I'm going to read Proverbs 1 to you. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for attaining wisdom and discipline, for understanding words of insight, for acquiring a disciplined and prudent life, doing what is fair and just and fair, what is right and just and fair. I read that twice. For giving prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance for understanding proverbs and parables and sayings and riddles of the wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, do not forsake your mother's teaching. They will be a garland to grace your head, a chain to adorn your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, we just read this, yo, listen, do not give in to them. If they say, come along with us, let's lie in wait for someone's blood, let's waylay some harmless soul, let's swallow them alive like the grave, whole and whole like those who go down to the pit. We will get all sorts of valuable things and fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot with us, and we will share a common purse. My son, do not go with them. Do not set foot on their paths, for their feet rush into sin. They are swift to shed blood. How useless to spread a net in full view of all the birds. These men lie in wait for their own blood. They waylay only themselves. Such is the end of all those who go after ill-gotten gain. It takes away the lives of those who get it. Wisdom calls out loud in the streets. She raises her voice in the public squares. At the head of the noisy streets, she cries out in the gateways of the city. She makes her speech. How long will you simple ones love your simple ways? How long will mockers delight in mockery? And fools hate knowledge. If you had responded to my rebuke, I would have poured out my heart to you and made my thoughts known to you. But since you rejected me when I called, and no one gave heed when I stretched out my hand, since you ignored all my advice and would not accept my rebuke, I in turn will laugh at your disaster. I will mock when calamity overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm and disaster sweeps over you like a whirlwind, when distress and trouble overwhelm you, that they will call to me, I will not answer. They will look for me, but they will not find me, since they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. Since they would not accept my advice and spurn my rebuke, they will eat the fruit of their ways and be filled with the fruit of their schemes. For the waywardness of the simple will kill them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will live in safety and be at ease without fear of harm. Tomorrow's March 2nd. Read Proverbs 2. If you think that was deep and it was like hard to understand, I'm sorry for that. Find a study Bible, read it, and then study what it says. You will get it. I promise. Thanks, guys, for being so patient, listening to me read that whole chapter. That's awesome. Let's pray. God, thank you so much tonight for your word. I was long-winded, Lord, but thanks for these guys and your being patient with me and not throwing stuff at me. But God, I just love you, Lord. We love you. Most of us need to love you, God. And I want to say to them, Lord, that if they don't understand or even know who you are, you guys, if you don't know who God is, if you don't understand who He is, come and talk to me afterwards. We'll explain more. I'm always open for questions, but anyways, back to prayer. So God, we love you. We thank you so much for your word. God, help us to understand when we have bad influence in our life, Lord. We don't want to hate on people, and we want to show your love, and we want to be a bright light to show your love to people in the world, Lord. But we also need to protect ourselves from bad influence. So God, I would just pray that you would give us discernment, which means being able to tell right from wrong, Lord, that you would help us to know who's bad in our life and who is not God, that we could lovingly pull away from those people that are not good influences in our life, because God, you have a plan and purpose. And so God, we just thank you. I just ask that you would give us wisdom, and you would help us to stay away from bad company, because your word says bad company corrupts good character. We thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen.